Hi, my name is Chase Weldy. I am a current senior at Grand Canyon University and I'm applying for the summer internship for One Child Matters. When it comes to things I'm very passionate about, one of the biggest things obviously is my passion for Christ and faith as well as ministry. So, a little bit of a background on my personal faith. I grew up in a Christian home, I've been a Christian my whole life. And throughout middle school and high school, in my churches in Indiana and then Colorado, I was involved in leadership ministry groups, and we worked more on the local level, helping with local kids, families, and the homeless as well, that sort of thing. And since I've come to Grand Canyon University, I've occasionally been involved in other ministry. This area, it's been more focused on refugees and immigration, and given that we're in the Phoenix area of Arizona. So one thing I've wanted to do is get more into the global ministry, which has partially impacted where I've been looking for internships this summer, as I've applied to places like here, Compassion, and other similar companies. One thing that really stuck out to me about One Child Matters was its mission statement, and that one person can make a difference in a child's life. I believe this very personally. As in our family, we have adopted a little girl from China, who I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. I've seen this, how just one person and one decision can change someone's life for the best. And I love that not only the mission is to teach people about Christ and the gospel, which I still think is the most important thing, but that you also give them food and an education and a hope and grow with them throughout their till they're 18, to where not only they can hope for a better future for their life, but that there can hopefully within the decades to come be a better future for the countries in which these kids come from and are raised. And I very much believe in that. One verse I personally try to live by is James 1:27, which says, "Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world." This is something that both I and my family have tried to live by for our entire lives. When it comes to my family, we have all been sponsors of kids through both One Child Matters and Compassion for most of our lives. My brothers actually currently are sponsoring a kid in the Dominican Republic, and we'll possibly be able to see him on their upcoming missions trip to the Dominican Republic over the summer. My parents have sponsored through most of their lives, and I hope to, once I graduate here from college, be able to start fully sponsoring a child as well. The other way we've really lived through this personally is with my little sister Rachel. So my parents were putting their heart early on in first and second grade for me to adopt a kid from China, and we went through a year and a half long process before we were able to finally go out there. And so in third grade, I joined my parents on a trip out to China to go adopt my little sister. She had been left at the back gate of her orphanage and had been in a foster home until she was almost 2 years old. And to see the effect that it has had on her life to bring her here versus if God had not called our family to go there and to adopt, what her life could be like out there in China, staying in that orphanage in the foster home until she was 18, and then just being put out on her own in China, where instead she's here in America. She's well fed, she's well educated, she is a Christ follower, and she has such a bright future ahead, and has had such an amazing impact on not only her life but to see it in ours, and it's helped shape some of my beliefs and stuff like that. It's truly amazing. And one thing I hope really to get out of this passion, especially this internship, is to really, as I said earlier, get more into the global ministry part of outreach to children and stuff like that, and to truly be able to impact kids' lives in a way to where they can have that hope and that future that my little sister has. And that's something I'm very passionate about, and it's something I would absolutely love to do with One Child Matters.